Most people will probably know that the hamstrings are those muscles at the back of the thigh. There are 3 of them altogether, as you can see here. The names don't really matter unless you're studying anatomy. You may think that having soft, supple hamstrings only helps with martial arts front kicks. No, you definitely need supple hamstrings for any kind of kick, even back kicks, not to mention any low stance or movement like the one you see here. Even though this one seems to be mostly stretching the muscles of the inner thighs, it involves the hamstrings enough that you just won't be able to do this stance if your hamstrings are too tight. But let's say you have no interest at all in martial arts, only in general health and fitness. Why then would you still want to stretch the hamstrings? Well, the benefits go way beyond martial arts. Or to put it another way, if you have short, tight hamstrings, that's going to compromise blood flow to and from your feet. And there are a whole host of problems that can arise from that, ranging from cracked heels to peripheral neuropathy. Being susceptible to dead legs after sitting for a long time can even result in you falling down as soon as you stand up. So it's a good idea to keep the hamstrings strong, supple and well stretched. Is age a handicap? I guess it could be, possibly. However, I think it's probably much less of a handicap than most people imagine. What really matters is consistent practice, not age.
So it's a very simple principle. Just raise your legs, one leg at a time, of course, straight, and don't go any further than is comfortable. And do about 10 or 15 reps. Gradually you'll be able to get to slap your shoulder if you need. So your dynamic stretching comes first, and your passive stretching comes later, maybe at the end of the session. So this is passive stretching, it's yoga type stretching like this. If you're starting from cold, which you shouldn't be, but if you do, you can do this kind of tapping massage to warm the muscles. So regardless of when you start doing the passive stretching, it's useful to dig your fingers into the hardest parts, so that's all kind of massage. Dig them in and hold them there for a few seconds, like that. When a stretch like this becomes easy, you can make it a little bit more difficult by moving further out.
Let your hamstring muscles cool down in a stretch. Your muscles have a kind of memory of the greatest stretch when cold, and when you do this, you reset that memory. So, the 3 key points to remember here are: 1. Do dynamic or active stretching as a warm-up at the beginning of your workout, or if your workout is stretching, as the first part of your workout. 2. Do passive stretching at the end of your workout, or as the last part of your workout. And 3, finally, let your hamstring muscles cool down in a stretch.